Okay, we're doing this. Hey guys, it's Valerie. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hey, what's up? I've been gone for a while, and I know that I posted a video like 4 or 5 months ago, and it was a get ready with me, a kind of little catch-up video, and also me saying like, I'm back for the millionth time. And this time, I am back, but there's no promises with like a schedule or anything. I'm going to be posting when I want. Let me explain. The real reason that I've been gone, I thought that it was time for me to be honest with you guys, because I am finally able to be honest with myself. And I think that sharing this little story of mine, although it is scary for me and it is very vulnerable for me, it is something that I think if I can share this story and it can help even just one person with their journey, then it's worth it. Even if people from my high school see it and judge me and think less of me or whatever, I don't care. What have you been doing since high school, Missy? Like, I don't care. So yeah, the real reason I've been gone. I don't really even know how to like start this. Hi, I'm Valerie, and I'm an alcoholic. I've never said that sentence out loud before. Yeah, the real reason that I have been gone, well, the main reason that I have been gone and very spotty through the last few years, 2 to 3 on and off on my YouTube channel, is because one, my creativity was just gone and I just didn't know what to film, and I didn't have the energy or the motivation to. But the reasoning behind that was also because I didn't care, and the reasoning behind that was because I was drinking. I was drunk all the time, pretty much. It was bad. It was really bad. I was in a really, really low point in my life, and I figured I would share this because I know that there are a lot of people out there that have dealt with the same thing or are dealing with the same thing right now. So just know that you're not alone. I've been there. I just recently got out of that, and it was a hard journey. It took me becoming close to death and being hospitalized for 3 days from withdrawal symptoms to finally being like, you know what, I'm done. This is a wake-up call. I don't want to die. I changed my mind. Yeah, that was a really big wake-up call. It's a really big slap in the face when you sit there and you think to yourself, why am I drinking so much? Why am I choosing to continue to do this to myself and to my body when I know that it's poison, and I know that it's taken up all my money? I know that it's slowly killing me inside. Deep down, I know that it's making my anxiety worse. I know that it's making my sleep worse. I know that it's making my depression worse. In the long run, it's just borrowed happiness. In the long run, it's just making everything 10 times worse. My health was awful. I was in and out of the emergency room, I don't even know, like 5 times in 1 year one time because of like abdominal problems and pain. And all of a sudden, now that I am like sober, I'm not dealing with those same issues that I used to. I can sleep at night. My anxiety is almost gone. Like, obviously I get anxious still. I'm diagnosed with anxiety and I'm on medication for it. But now that I'm taking my meds regularly, I'm not skipping them, I'm not drinking on them, they're actually working. My depression is under control. My anxiety is under control. I can sleep at night. I wake up and I feel refreshed and I feel energized. I'm in a good mood. And most importantly, I want to live now. I had to sit down and think to myself, why don't I care? And the answer to that was because I didn't care if I lived or died. And that's the hard, shitty truth. I did not care if I died. And then I'm going to try my hardest not to cry about this in a happy and sad way, because I have come a long, long way since then. A little background on the whole hospitalization thing. 5 months and about almost a week ago, I was in bed with my fiance. We were just sleeping, as one does every single night. And apparently I had 2 seizures in my sleep. And I woke up to my fiance sitting next to me, trying to wake me up. And I look up and there's about 3 or 4, I think there were 4 paramedics in my bedroom. all just staring at me. You can imagine how confused I was. Also, the first thing that the paramedics asked me was who the president was, and I could not answer their question. Like, I literally did not know who the president was. That's how messed up I was. But then the next 3 days I spent in the hospital surrounded by my family, and honestly, to be so real with you guys, I don't remember any of it. I don't remember the hospital at all. The only flashback I have from the hospital is me getting up to go use the restroom one time. That's it. I don't remember anything else from the hospital, and I was in there for 3 days. And it was bad, you guys. It was bad to the point where I was waking up and drinking. Right before I went to bed, drinking. As soon as I got home, drinking. All I wanted all the time was a drink, because in my brain, I rewired my brain to think that like that was my medicine. Oh, I'm super, super anxious and not in a good mood right now, but as soon as I have a drink, I'll be fine. But then the next day, I just wake up feeling like shit, with my anxiety a million times worse. I constantly lived in fear and anxiety about everything, especially even just like work. It would be Friday night and I would be anxious about going to work on Monday. For what? Like, I don't know. But my life was a very, very, very dark. It was very dark, and I just needed to find the light at the end of that tunnel. As cheesy as that sounds, it's true. And it was there. It was just fading. And I, unfortunately did have to hit rock bottom in order to crawl out. But now, you guys, this is the reason why I'm here to say this message. I went from hating my life, drinking every single day, all day, barely able to hold a job. Most of the time, honestly, I was unemployed because I was job hopping and just couldn't hold a job. Not that I was getting fired, but I just was picky, or I would be calling out all the time because I was sick, hungover. My anxiety would just be terrible in the morning, and I would have really bad panic attacks, so I would call out because I just was so anxious to go into work that I would literally spiral into a panic attack. And I went from that to from not being able to hold a job, to not having any hobbies, to not taking care of myself physically and mentally. Even my car was broken for 2 years. It sat on my driveway for 2 years, and I wasn't actively trying to get it done and getting it fit, to get it fixed. But all the while I'm over here complaining about how I'm tired of having to use my fiance's car. Not that I wasn't grateful, just I'm tired of having my own car at my house and not being able to use it. I'm tired of being 25, almost 26 years old and having to ask to go places when I have my own car. I just can't use it. But the reason why I can't use it is because I'm too busy getting fucked up to go to work and get money and save money and spend it on my car instead of on vodka. That was my cycle. And now my car is fixed. I have a new job that I love so much, that I am happy at. I have hobbies. I love to read now, you guys. I have an obsession with reading. This room that I'm in is literally my reading room / office, whatever. I am obsessed with book binding now. I remade all 3 of these books. I made those. That's really cool. I keep my house tidy again now. My room is all organized. My bathroom's clean. My office is clean and cozy. I'm healthy now. I'm on my medication. I am not nearly as anxious as I used to be. My depression is in check. Everything is so much better. My relationships are so much better. And I am so much happier, and I feel so much more fulfilled and creative and happy, and my body feels different. I wake up and I don't constantly feel like I'm sick. I'm literally just ill all the time, because I was quite literally ill all the time, because I was just hungover all the time, 24/7. And another reason why I wanted to come on here and share this story with you guys is because now I'm dealing with the after effects of everything that I did to my body. I now have gallbladder stones and a fatty liver because of how much I drank, and it could have been much, much worse. I genuinely could have been dead by now. Probably would have been if I kept going the rate that I was going. If I had already ended up in the hospital from seizures and I kept going after that, I probably would have been dead at the rate that I was going. But it was a really big slap in the face seeing my family and just my loved ones in the hospital, so worried and probably terrified when they got that phone call. But that's what alcohol does to you. Alcohol, for some people, can just be a fun little drink that they have once every now and then when they go out with friends. And for some people, it's a vice that they cannot put down. And it's not their fault. Addiction is not anyone's fault. It's something that we can't control, we can't help. It's not my fault that I'm addicted to alcohol or that I'm addicted to nicotine. I'm working on the second one, okay? One thing at a time. It's not my fault that I come from a family of addicts, but I recognized it and I chose to do something about it. And I am so, so grateful that I didn't end up having to go to rehab or anything like that, which is obviously totally fine. I was at a point where I was literally looking up places. Seriously, if it wasn't for that hospital situation, I think I would have either ended up dead or in a rehab facility. And both would have sucked, but one less than the other. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I feel like I might be jumping back in here with edits later. Oh, one thing. Also, I have lost almost 30 pounds. 30 pounds since I stopped drinking, you guys. My fiance has lost almost 50. He stopped drinking with me. But yeah, just a little note in case you didn't realize how many calories you're intaking. It's a lot when you drink alcohol. Yeah, so just all around. I am all around happier. I feel like my skin is better. My heart is better. My heart rate is normal. You guys, my resting heart rate is like actually in the 60s and 70s. It used to be in the 90s and the low hundreds. Resting. Like my entire life has changed. And I am so, 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 so grateful. And so I'm just happy to be alive. And it makes me honestly cry saying the words, I'm happy to be alive, because it took a lot to get to this point to where I could finally say that and mean it. So I felt like it was important to use this platform to share that message, because I know that there are people out there, especially you guys. I know that there's a lot of, most of my audience on here is people around my age, 18 to like 30. It's like the main age group, and that is around my age. So I know a lot of people, start drinking in their early 20s, because that's when you legally can. So that's when you start to go a little too crazy. So there might be a lot of people that follow me that are going through the same exact thing or have gone through the same thing and just need to hear that they're not alone, So you're not alone. If you need help, make sure to reach out. I'm here if you need anyone to talk to. There are, of course, hotlines that I will put in the description that you can always call, and I will also put it on the screen. You are not alone, although it may feel that way, because trust me, I felt that way, even though in reality I was surrounded by many people. But in my eyes, I was completely lost and alone, and I didn't want to fight anymore. But I am here to tell you to keep fighting. You are not alone, and I love you. So yeah, that's really all I wanted to say, and that, yeah, I am back. But I'm not going to come on here and say that I'm going to post every single week, because I do work. I think I'm going to start, making videos that I really want to make, and not just making videos to make videos. Like, I am going to be trying to post at least like a couple times a month, but I'm not just going to come on here and promise anything that I'm not going to give you guys. But at least this time it's not going to be because I'm too busy getting drunk, okay? I'm laughing, but I'm dead serious. So yeah, I missed you guys so much. Thank you for listening. Please be kind in the comments below, or you will be blocked and your comment will be deleted. So there's really no point in even typing it, because it's just going to be deleted. There's no space for negativity here, and especially not with this topic. I take this very seriously. So yeah, I love you guys. I'm so happy to be back. I think I might actually, depending on what I do, my birthday is in a week. So from today when I'm filming this, so maybe I will make a birthday vlog. If not, let me know if you guys want me to post some book videos, because like I said, I'm obsessed with reading now. I've already read 12 books this year, and it's only March 3rd. So I can talk about books all day long, Just give me some ideas. Would you want to see bookbinding videos? I think I'm going to be posting one of those, maybe like a tutorial. But yeah, I love you guys so much. I think I said everything that I wanted to say. I will see you guys soon. I'm so happy to be back. Bye guys. I love you.